The school branded my 7-year-old daughter with a debt stamp over a $10 lunch balance. So I bought it at the entire building and handed the principal her firing papers. There is a special kind of evil in a grown woman who thinks she can break a 7-year-old's spirit over a cheese sandwich. I watched through the cafeteria window as the lunch lady snatched the tray from my daughter Maya's hands and dumped her food directly into the trash. All because my auto pay had a tiny 24-hour glitch. Maya is shy. She wears thick glasses and never asks for anything. But that day, she walked home with a bright red stamp on the back of her hand that said lunch debt. It wasn't even $10. I'm a self-made contractor. I could buy that cafeteria 10 times over. But this school had a policy of visually reminding parents by shaming their children. When I confronted the principal, Mrs. Sterling, she didn't even look up. She smirked and told me that if I couldn't manage a simple bank transfer, maybe Maya belonged in a public school with the other children. It wasn't about a sandwich. It was about class. She wanted my daughter to feel like trash because we didn't come from old money. I didn't pay the $10. Instead, I spent the afternoon with the school's board of directors. The school was drowning in debt and looking for a private investor. I showed the board the photo of Maya's hand. I showed them the footage of their staff making a child cry over $10. I told them I would buy off the school's entire debt and fund a free lunch program for every single student, but only if I became the majority shareholder. This morning at assembly, Mrs. Sterling stood on stage like she owned the world, announcing the arrival of a new owner. The silence was deafening when I walked out. The look on her face when she realized the poor parent was now her boss was worth every cent I spent. I didn't ask for permission. I took the microphone and told the entire room, Mrs. Sterling, you told me my daughter didn't belong here because of our bank balance. But I think it's you who doesn't belong in a room full of children you're willing to humiliate. I handed her a pink envelope. It wasn't a donation. It was her termination notice, effective immediately. Now, the wealthy parents are calling me toxic for ruining a 20-year career over a $10 debt. But my daughter has her smile back, and no child in this building ever be branded like a criminal again. If protecting a child's dignity makes me the villain in their story, then I'll wear that title with pride. Some people value money, I value lessons, and Mrs. Sterling just learned the most expensive one of her life.